Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levi coming at you again with another quick video. I would like for you to join me in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30. And I have spoke on this topic multiple times. So bear with me if you're going to be like, oh, I heard this before. I want you to understand the basic truths that's found here. Because too many people look into the book and try to make it global. Try to act like it's a message for everyone. What I'm about to read to you is not a message to everyone. It is a message to the Israelites. And I want you to hear this. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1. I will be doing this reading out of the King James Version of the Bible. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee. Who is the thee? We must understand who is thee referring to. It's not referring to America. It's not referring to Europe. It is referring to Israel, the tribes of Israel. That is who the thee is. Allow me to begin again. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations where Jehovah thy God has driven thee. This is referring to the people that Jehovah is dealing with, who Jehovah has chastised, who he has punished because they walked outside of his will. These are the people that this is referring to. This is not talking about the world. This is not global. This is hitting a precise target. Verse 2. Verse 2. And shall return unto Jehovah thy God, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So we see that Moses is saying, return to Jehovah your God. And if Moses is saying it to our ancestors, those same words ring loud for us today who are descendants. We are to return to Jehovah, who is our God. Now, some of you may pronounce the name Yahweh, Yahuwah, Jehovah. But this is talking about that God. We are to return to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And return to obeying his voice. His voice is his Torah. His voice told the Israelites to obey me and to keep my Torah. Period. Let me read verse 2 again. And shall return unto Jehovah thy God, and shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So we see this is even speaking to our fathers and their descendants. This is ongoing. Verse 3, that then, Jehovah thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee. Thee who? Who is the thee? Who is Jehovah going to turn their captivity, their woes, their struggles? Who is Jehovah referring to? Who is this message addressed to? Verse 3, again, that then Jehovah thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee. Jehovah is going to return to us, who he is referring to in this. He's going to return to the Jews, aka the Israelites, aka the Yahudim. He's going to return to them and gather them. When we return to him and return to his Torah, he's going to return to us, turn our captivity. He's going to return to us and gather us wherever we may be gathered and bring us back into the land. That is our heaven. The promised land is our heaven. He's going to bring us back. And gather thee from all the nations, whether Jehovah thy God has scattered thee. Verse 4. And if any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of heaven, from hence will Jehovah thy God gather thee, and from hence will he fetch thee. Verse 5. And Jehovah thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. Now it's perfectly clear who this is addressed to. This is referring to our people. This is referring to the nation of Israel. Verse 6. And Jehovah thou God will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed. And the seed here is talking about our offspring. This is not talking about one individual. To love Jehovah thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. There's no other way to get around this. This is addressed to our people. This is not a global message. Jehovah is calling out to his people for us to return to him. And if we return to him, that also includes keeping his Torah. Stop trying to make this a global message. It's not global. Jehovah is addressing his chosen. Period. Let's be honest to the context of what's being said here. Once you can identify the players, so to speak, it's better to play the game. It's better to have knowledge and understanding of the game when you know the rules of the game, when you know the pieces, so to speak. This is about Jehovah, who is our God. And he was addressing our ancestors and also speaking to us, the descendants of these people. So this is all I wanted to share at this time. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy. Till next time, peace.